Om Yogis, welcome to this practice with Aine, the goddess of sovereignty. We begin in child's pose. Associated with the west of Ireland, acorns, apples, elderberries, and the glittering water in both moonlight and sunshine, Aine is a revered and powerful Irish goddess. In the lush, green, story-filled land of the Emerald Isle is a hill called Cannach Aine, or Aine's Hill. Picture that in your mind's eye now, Aine's Hill. And know that up until as recently as the 1960s, many Irish people held very firm beliefs about spirits and fairies that inhabited their land. Particularly the folklore around Aine's Hill or Cannach Aine. So in your mind's eye now, see there's a very magical hill in Ireland. And then bring yourself gently up to cat-cow. Aine's Hill is a place where Aine is celebrated to this day. And she is celebrated on the summer solstice as she is a goddess of the summer. Cannach Aine, or Aine's Hill, was the place where many moons ago a once great king sought out the help of the fairies. For the grass that year had not grown and his livestock was starving. The king, greatly concerned for the welfare of his people, made a brave quest to ask for help from the other worlds. Let's come into downward facing dog when you're ready. Aine, the great queen of the fairy kingdom, granted this king an audience with her. And bowing low, the king intended to show this fairy queen his reverence. Yet, he couldn't resist her radiance and light, and so he allowed his lowered eyes to look upon her. And he had never seen such a beautiful woman. Overcome with lust, he forgot his kingly nobility and pure intentions. Fixed only upon his own selfish desires, he attempted to force himself upon Aine. Let's come into plank, lovelies. Disgusted by his betrayal and fighting him away, Aine bit off one of his ears, thus maiming him for life. He became an imperfect king and so lost his rule over Ireland. So Aine orchestrated, or the king orchestrated, his own fall through his betrayal of Aine. So let's come to the ground now, in whatever way works, and let's meet in Sphinx. Irish folklore has numerous tales of Aine's encounters with mortal men. It was said a man once forced her into marriage, but she eventually turned him into a goose. In another, or perhaps the same encounter, she bore a child whilst bound to a husband that she did not love. But she bet this man that if he could be surprised by the child, then he would let her leave and return to the fairies. Of course, the child performed magical feats, so the man had to let her go home. All in all, mortal men did not fare too well when pitting themselves against the will and the light of Aine. For mortal men were greedy for Aine's light, trying to keep it for themselves or coerce it into selfish desires. But a woman's heart, especially Aine's, Queen of the Fairies, cannot be captured in that way. A woman's heart is only opened through noble thoughts and noble deeds. Aine teaches that a man who protects a woman's light because he selflessly loves that woman, and would lay down his mortal self for her, only that kind of man is a true king. Only a man who loves a woman for who she is, for the light that she is, beyond his own desires, is a true king. Let's come into child's pose when you're ready, lovelies. The people of Ireland passed down many stories of the fairy kingdoms. So the fairy kingdoms held a certain weight with them, had a certain gravity with them, until eventually television came to Ireland and the storytelling traditions dwindled away. As this happened, the fairy kingdoms moved into the light, becoming more subtle and drifting slowly out of the awareness of the people. Let's push back downward facing dog. However, the connection to Aine and the other goddesses of Ireland are not lost. Aine was said to have borne many human fairy children who would grow to become light bearers. Through the light and magic of their hearts, they continue to keep the magic of the old stories alight and alive. Beautiful. Let's come to the front of your mat when you're ready. And inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold on in. shining the light within your heart, traversing the overworld and the other worlds with deep and full, heart-filled breathing, inhaling halfway and exhaling, folding in. And then next time you fold on in, deeply bend your knees and roll up through your spine to a standing position. And let's stand up now, bringing the hands above the head, and just hold this posture here. I feel Aine is also an aspect of the Lady of the Lake, teaching us to respect the waters, move with her and relax into the flow so we can be supported by it. Disrespect, struggle or force the water and you may drown. Muddy it and you may die of thirst. In this way, Aine embodies the pure, feminine, emotional power of water. Bend your knees, lovelies. Drop through the top of your head. Drop through your shoulders, coming back to the earth. Folding in here, holding your toes. Aine, as an aspect of the Lady of the Lake, teaches us to wait to be invited. Go slowly, dip your toes, respect the power of women and the power of water. Let's come into plank when you're ready from here. Lowering to the floor. We take Cobra. As we inhale, come on up. Hold the breath at the top of the inhale, and as you exhale, lower to the floor. Don't go too fast too soon. Instead, wait to be invited into the body. Your body is sacred. Do not force or be greedy. Dip your toe. Wait to be invited. Only love. Only love. Beautiful. Then when you're ready, gently press back, downward facing dog. Twisting to the left, holding your left shin or ankle with your right hand. Do not force or be greedy, only love. Only love. Coming back to center and twist to the right. Wait to be invited into the body, for your body is sacred. Only love. Then come back to center when you're ready. Bring your right knee down and bring your left foot forward for a lunge here. Together we wait for Aine's light, like we wait for the coming of the summer. Aine is a summer goddess and a goddess of love, who tells us, do not be greedy, only love. Only love can catch the light. Wait to be invited. Only love. When you're ready, lovelies, come back to downward facing dog. And then we bring the left knee down and the right foot forward to lunge on the other side. The goddess of love and sovereignty, Aine, sees the subtle ways people become unloving in the name of love. She helps us to see this too within our own friendships and romantic relationships. Teaching when we turn back to selfless love for the light of another. Goddess Aine will bring the spark back to old relationships, or even create new ones. But to do this, we have to eliminate greed. No greed. No greed and no grabbing, no forcing. Only love. Only love invites the light. Only the purest of love can hold the light. Beautiful, let's come to the top of the mat. And we inhale, halfway rise, and exhale, fold on in. only love. Add breath and allow your heart. On your next fold in, deeply bend your knees. Roll up through your spine, head and shoulders last. Then bring your left knee up, take tree posture here. Rising the arms above the head, stretching towards love, only love. Only love will sustain you and your light, not your judgments. Only love brings balance. If you fall, just for that moment, love yourself even more. Bring in more love, selfless love. Beautiful. When you're ready, come out of that. Bring your right knee up, tree pose on the other side. Aine teaches that judgments of the mind are often facets of our fear. Judgments often translate to I am not enough, or they are not enough. Aine instructs that we stop being greedy. Be who you are and love your light in a selfless way. And let others be who they are and love their light in a selfless way. Let's come out of that tree pose now, long tree pose tonight. Bringing your hands up, hold here, hold and breathe. Reach up towards the light. Love the light that you are in a selfless way. Because love and light work in tandem. Only love can catch the light. Gorgeous. Let's separate the feet. Bring your heels slightly in, your toes slightly out, so you can sink down now into Malasana, yogic squat. If you need to sit to a block, you're really welcome. Find a place where you can be comfortable. Be who you are. Be where you are. Be comfortable. Aine asks women to release the ridiculous fear and conditioning of I am not enough. I'll say that again. Aine asks women to release the ridiculous fear and the conditioning of I am not enough, so a woman can regain a sense of her innate light and sovereignty that commands a higher level of love and respect. Only when a woman can do this can a man become a king. Only when we release the ridiculous fear of I am not enough, only when we embrace our light and sovereignty can a man become a king. Aine teaches us when we take back the light that we are, a true king will come forward to protect it. Let's come to sit on the floor now. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees fall apart, Baddha Konasana. Feel the Lady of the Lake supporting you. As ladies become sovereign to their light, gentlemen will regain their nobility. Beautiful. Let's come out of that and press back, downward facing dog. Relaxing in this pose, no energy is wasted, for we are not greedy. We are as we are. We are love and we are light. Let's bring the left foot forward, ground through the back heel, warrior one. Square off your hips to the front of your mat. As we do this, we know that we are as we are, and we are enough. We are as we are, and we are enough. Beautiful. Now just turn your feet to face the back of your mat so we can come into warrior one on the second side. Squaring off your hips to the back of your mat now. We are as we are, and we are enough. Let's open this up now for warrior two. Breathe slowly and rhythmically. Allow yourself to feel grounded and strong through this pose. We are enough, we are the light, and we might love that and become royal We are as we are, and we are enough. The mind will accept this through slow, rhythmic breathing. We are as we are, and we are enough. Come back to your sovereignty. Come back to your light. Now turn your feet so you can come into Warrior Two on the other side. We are as we are, and we are enough. The mind will accept this through slow, rhythmic breathing. We can feel grounded. In the wholeness of who we are, just as we are. Beautiful. Now let's vinyasa to downward facing dog. We are enough. We are light, and we might love our light, for only love can catch the light. Only love can catch the light. Beautiful. From downward facing dog, let's come to lie down. Coming into some pelvic tilts now, so as you exhale, push your lower back into the ground, and as you inhale, push your tailbone towards the ground. Slow, deep, rhythmical breathing and movement. Wait to be invited in by your body. Wait to be invited in. The body loves to connect with us, but demands a high level of respect and love. The fairies and elementals love to connect with us. However, they also demand a high level of respect and love. Mortal beings must yield to them. Yield. If you go to Ireland, you'll see the stop signs on the road say yield in huge letters, indicating this for us in capital letters. Mortal beings must yield to the elementals. And if we are foolish enough to attempt to wield or manipulate the light of the elemental worlds for our own gain, then we work a dark magic, and those kingdoms will rebound upon us. The goddess Aine says, watch out for your intentions. Good intentions can lead to dark deeds. Drop your desires, drop everything, so you can only love as the light moves you. Yield. Do not wield. Yield. And we can take this movement now, if it feels right for your body, into a moving bridge, pushing through the feet, rising the hips up as you inhale, lowering them down as you exhale. Aine says, watch your intentions, watch out for your intentions. Good intentions can lead to dark deeds, because good intentions are often rooted in fear, in dark places. The fear that we are not enough, or that we need to do more. The fear of loss. And the fear of dark places can cause us to be greedy for the light. And this is illustrated for us through the story of the king, whose intention was to protect his people from starvation, rooted in fear that led to a dark deed. Watch your intentions. Drop your desires, lovely. Drop everything, so you can only love as the light moves you. So you can only love as the light moves you. Come to stillness when you're ready. Our next pose will be legs up the wall. Let's meet there, legs up the wall. Aine, beautiful goddess of the fairies, of sovereignty, of love, of summer, teaches us that good intentions are often based in fear, rooted in fear. The fear that we are not enough, or that we need to do more. The fear of loss, the fear of dark places. As we stay in this pose now, Aine asks that we release and purify the fear. Relax into the water and let go. No holding or grabbing. Release, let it all go. Let it all go. And be free. We are enough. We are light, and we might love that light for the sake of itself. Only love can catch the light. Only love can catch the light. bell, Julie. Let go. Relax. Surrender. No control, only love. Only light. Release the fear. Release the fear of the dark places that can cause us to be greedy for the light. Release our good intentions. Drop our desires, drop everything, so we can only love as the light moves us. Only love can catch the light. We are what we are, and we are enough. Ignore the bell, Julie. Only love can catch the light. Release the fear of the dark places that cause us to be greedy for the light. Allow and release. Okay, lovelies, let's come out of that when you're ready. We take 2 blocks on the low level, the supported fish, low level supported fish tonight. And dropping your mind into your heart, feel your heart, allow your heart to breathe and expand. Release all fear. Releasing all fear. Aine, the radiant goddess of light and sovereignty, asks us to purify, release mortal fears and mortal greeds, so the light that we are can shine. And this light commands the attention of a higher love, a purer love, an eternal love, a kingly love. So let this pose expand your heart so your light can shine. Know your light attracts the attention of a higher love. If you are a woman, feel yourself sovereign in your light. You are who you are, and this is enough. And if you are a man that loves a woman for who she is, know you are a true king. Beautiful. When you're ready, come off of your blocks and just lie down. Lie down upon the lake. Let yourself float here, be supported by the lady who commands a higher love. The sovereign lady who commands kings. Beautiful. When you're ready, let's come up to seated. Sit upon your heels, hero pose. Once you get here, drop to your left hip, bring your right leg over your left for a twist. Half spinal twist here. If we connect with Aine on a full moon, she is said to connect us to powerful curative powers, which is just another twist in the tail. Sorry. But incidentally, if it is a full moon today or tonight, do not ask for healing, just allow the healing to flow. When you're ready, gently unravel that, coming back to hero, sitting on your heels, raising your arms towards the sun or the moon, towards a higher love, towards the light that you are. Breathe into that. Breathe into just allowing healing to flow wherever it may. And then drop to your right hip, your left leg is coming over, and we're twisting here, half spinal twist. Inhale here, exhale, gently come out. Separate your legs for straddle pose here, turning to face your left leg. Let's fold over it, keeping your opposite hip nice and grounded. So we learn through our Irish folklore today that mortal men did not fare too well when pitting themselves against the will and the light of Aine. They were greedy for her light, trying to keep it for themselves or coerce it into selfish desires. But a woman's heart, especially Aine's, cannot be captured this way. A woman's heart is only opened through noble thoughts and deeds. Aine teaches that a man who protects a woman's light because he selflessly loves that woman and would lay down his mortal self for her, only that kind of man is a true king. Let's come up, lovelies, and swap sides. So over the right leg now we fold, keeping the opposite hip grounded. Aine asks women to release the ridiculous fear and conditioning of "I am not enough," so that a woman can regain her sense of innate light and sovereignty that commands such love and respect, higher levels of love and respect. For only when a woman can do this can a man become a king. Aine says, take back your light as a woman, and a true king will come forward to protect it. Bringing yourself to center when you're ready, and folding down the center line. Goddess of love, Aine sees the subtle ways people become unloving in the name of love. She helps us to see this too within our own friendships and romantic relationships. When we turn back to selfless love for the light of another, Aine will bring the spark back to old relationships, or even create new ones. No greed, only love. Only love invites the light. Only the purest of love can hold the light. Okay, lovelies, let's come out of that. When you're ready, grab a block, lie down and take a supported bridge, bringing the block to your sacrum, not to your spine. Let go of all desire, let go of all desire, and be supported by the Lady who commands a higher love. Beautiful. When you're ready, inhale here. As you exhale, push into your feet, move the block out of the way, and slowly bring your hips to the floor, slowly, slowly. Rising your knees towards your chest, taking your knees over to the left for a supine twist. Let go of all desire and be supported by the Sovereign Lady Aine, who commands a higher love. Slowly bring your legs back to center, one leg at a time, and take that same twist to the other side. Beautiful. When you're ready, one leg at a time, come back to center. And we finish with happy baby. And then from happy baby, come into Shavasana, making sure that you'll be warm enough for the next 10 minutes or so. In Shavasana, sensing Aine, smelling the roses of summer, the apples and the elderberries. Drop your mind to your heart and your heart to the earth. Moving through corridors of light within our sacred earth to Aine's hill, to the gravitational pull of Karnak Aine. This gravitational pull of this magical land combats any mortal desires to control or manipulate. Just pulls them right out of us. You lie on a bed of soft emerald grass and moss and surrender, losing any mortal desires to control or manipulate. Feeling the light of Aine and letting go willingly, surrendering to this light. And that is enough. For her light will go where it will go. And through this, Aine creates a powerful curative effect, reminding you that you are enough, that you are sovereign to go where you will go. Through Aine, we learn the kingly deeds of men come only through service to a sovereign woman. Masculine and feminine polarity unites, and new relationships can be created. Good unions are given new spark and fire, and bad ones are broken forever as prana and apana unite. And united energy flows up towards the head, expanding the aura, allowing consciousness to take you beyond bodily awareness and into the realms of pure magic. Let the radiance of Aine have a curative effect upon you now. When you're ready, lovelies, begin to deepen your breath. Exhaling into the gravitational pull of Kanak Aine, the hill of Aine, Aine's hill. Still smelling the roses of the summer, the apples and the elderberries. Allow yourself to take whatever stretch your body needs. Imagining that you are still upon this hill, feeling the emerald grasses underneath you and the soft mosses of Ireland. Hugging knees to chest, roll a little side to side, massage your hips. And then gently rock to one side and come to a comfortable seat. I'm going to do a little chant today in Gaelic. This chant's meaning is the shining love of my heart. Pure love of my heart, the bright love of my heart. In honor of Aine, this goddess of love and summer and sovereignty that shines. So the words are Gro, Giyal, Mukre. Gro, Giyal, Mukre. Shining love of my heart. Take a breath in together. Grogi Yalmukre, Grogi Yalmukre. A bit deep. Sorry. Let's try that a bit higher. Breathing in. Grogi Yalmukre, 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 Grogi Groji Yalmukre, Groji Yalmukre, Groji Yalmukre. May the radiance of Aine have a curative effect. May we release all mortal desire and greed and shine from the love of our hearts. Groji Yalmukre, Groji Yalmukre. With love and respect to Aine, the goddess of serenity. With love and respect to all sovereign women. With love and respect to all men that are true kings. With love and respect to you. Namaste.